All right, guys, what's going on? Good morning. It's April 2nd, 2023. It is a Sunday morning. Hopefully you're doing something productive. I am out here going to scout a piece of public land that I've seen on a topo map. It just screams multi-features. It's got a bunch of cattail marshes with hardwood islands and peninsulas running throughout it. On the topo map, there's a bunch of deer runs going through the marshes from point to point on these peninsulas that just scream bedding. I'm super excited. We're almost there now. I can't wait to check this place out. We're gonna try to get everything we can done leading up to this 2023 deer season. Hopefully you guys are out, you're being active, whether it's getting ready for turkey season, deer season, or really just staying healthy. But we're almost here now. Let's get it. All right, guys, well, we are here right now, so let's get in there and see what this place has to offer. It's got a bunch of jack pines in here. It's got a bunch of oaks up this way. That marsh is gonna be towards the northeast over here. So we're gonna kind of just hammer this area first, really just hone in on the sign and see what there is for sign even in here. You can see these runs coming through these jack pines right here, and they're just going right through. It gives the deer optimal cover as they travel, and they're just running right through all these jack pines. So really, it makes sense. Deer move in cover. That's how they feel safe. That's what we're looking for. So far, so good. Right now we're basically directly in the middle of the swamp over there. I don't know if you can see the water, but the swamp's right there. And then over here we have all those jack pines. There's a bunch of jack pines, and it kind of opens up right here. But look at this run right here, going right through the middle of the swamp edge and the jack pine edge. That is a perfect way for them to keep their cover, to stay hidden, and they're just running these edges. We're just gonna keep walking this edge. I did a little circle in the jack pines. I didn't really see a whole bunch of sign. I found a couple scrapes that you saw. A lot of scat. They're bedding in there for sure, but it looked more like doe bedding. Those peninsulas are way over there, probably about a quarter of a mile away. We'll have to walk all the way, loop over that way, because I don't think we're gonna be getting across this swamp right here, as you can see. But there's that marshy swamp that runs right along train tracks, and these deer love edges, so that's another thing that I look at when I'm e-scouting. And here is what looks like a nice scrape, community scrape. You can see twigs are all torn up here, antler rubs, the whole 9 yards, and then they're just continuing to go right through here. And they're going right through the cut in the wall, as you can see from us walking. Cut in the wall, path of least resistance, and boom. There's a point right over here I want to check, and they're running right over here. So we're gonna go check that point out right now. We just came right through that rock wall right there, right? Look at this run. I'm gonna try to hold it up high so you can see, but look at them weaving in right to that point over to here. They're all bedding in there. That's what I thought they were doing. I thought they were gonna be bedding there. Now we're gonna go find out if they actually are beds there. But look at this run. Going right into there. And folks, we are nowhere near a walking trail right now. All right, guys, it's a little windy here. We are on our first point that is basically right on the edge of the swamp. First bed is right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it is one big bed here. Got some decent sized scat in the bed. There's a entry or exit way right here, run. There's another run going right through the jack pines here. And over this way is some more scat, which I would think that's buck scat. But I found another bed very close to the same vicinity. And this run right here brings you right down to that swamp. Here's another bed right here. And there is actually hair in this bed. It's kind of hard to pull up here, guys, but even if you move the leaves, there is some hair in here as well. So we're in a good spot. This is the first peninsula out of like 4 or 5 in this vicinity. It's looking really good. The sign is very telling, and the sign is way more important than finding an antler at this point. So let's keep looking. It's getting pretty swampy in here and thick. My boots are getting stuck. I just hope I don't go over my knees here, guys. All right, I'm on a little higher ground. Just trying to cross from over here. You can see the deer are crossing here. Going right up. A little more oaks over this way. And then we're gonna funnel over to the right, which is north. And we're gonna kick back into the marsh where there's a bunch of islands over there. But let's try to get through this stuff without sinking. All right, so we're still heading over that wall where that opening was, going up to a food source. I believe is a food source. And look at this rub. There you go. Fresh rubs. Bark. That's a big rub. It's a good sized rub right there. And as you can see, they're eating in here because all these leaves are all torn up. It may be a little hard for you to see, but it's all torn up in here, which is telling me they've been eating these acorns. So we're gonna do a quick sweep in here. We're gonna take that with us. No reason to leave that here and litter. We take everything we find in the woods, out of the woods. Just like Dan from Hunting Beast. Love watching his stuff. Huge inspiration. All right, so as you can see over here, that's really where I wanted to go. I still can get to that area. I just have to walk all the way back from where we came from, go down some train tracks, and then I can jump in there. I didn't know the river wasn't passable right here. That's my fault. Sometimes e-scouting doesn't tell you everything. But as you can see, that's where all those runs were, right over there. It really looked like a good area. That's where I want to go. So we're gonna see if we have time, maybe go down those tracks and get over there. All right, guys, clearly we couldn't get over to that marsh. It is what it is. I'll come back another day when I have some more time. But as I was walking back to my car, I ended up hitting that food source again, where all those oaks were, where those rubs were and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure there's an antler right on the ground right over here. I haven't walked up to it yet, but I see it. It's an antler. It looks like an old one, but I walked right by this antler, guys, okay? As you can see, the sun is directly behind us right now, which is making it a little easier for me to even see bone, so it makes sense. But let's walk up to this thing. Right here, guys. Right near those jack pines. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, it's chewed up. It's chewed up, for sure. Oh yeah, that's okay. Nice little bonus right there, guys. Nice little bonus right there. Like I said, it's always good to find an antler, but that was not my mission today. My mission was strictly to come out here, get some footage done, get some intel, and I loved everything I saw here. Tons of scat, I found beds, we found heavy runs, we found rubs, we found bone. And everything just matched up with e-scouting. So guys, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today on a scouting journey. If you guys liked it, please like, please subscribe. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. Super busy, but I love doing this stuff. I'm learning as I go. And for all you beginners out there, jump on board and learn with me. Have a good one.